Today we're going to read some poems, and we've read poems before. Do you remember our book that we read a while back about kids and what they do at school? And we read all kinds of different poems. Remember the one about making mistakes? So remember that poems, they kind of break the rules. They don't always use complete sentences. They use words to tell how things look or feel or sound or smell or taste. They can rhyme. And remember, words that rhyme have the same ending sounds, like at, rat, hat. They can have a rhythm. If you see the drum down there, remember, a rhythm is like a beat of the poem, kind of like in music. And a poem can be about anything. Now, a poem is not a story where you find out something happens at the beginning, the middle, the end. It just kind of tells you something by using words that make you think, feel, or things that sound good with a good rhythm. So we're going to read a few poems here. Because we've been talking so much about communities and neighborhoods the last few weeks, all the poems we're going to read here today are about where we live. And the first poem is called Welcome. And then I'll start reading. It says, "Hello, neighbor. What's your name? Will you join our kickball game? Want half my cookie? It's really good. Welcome to the neighborhood." Now, this would be a good thing to say to people if they first move into your community or if they first come to our classroom. You know, we would say hello to them and ask them their name and ask them to join in with us and maybe share things. So this is a good example of how to be a good neighbor and a good citizen in your community. Now, let's look here in the poem and see if you can find some things. Do you see one of our popcorn words? Maybe my, M-Y. I'll give you a second to see if you can find it before I point it out. It's right there, my. It said, "Want half my cookie?" It's really good. Let's see if you can find the word to, T-O, before I circle it. Yep, it's right there. All right, let's see if you can find the word the, T-H-E, before I do. It's right there beside to, T-H-E, the. Okay, one more. Can you find the word you, Y-O-U, before I do? Yep, right here, Y-O-U. Good job. So this poem has some rhyming words in it, doesn't it? Hello, neighbor, what's your name? Will you join our kickball game? So do you hear name and game? And then it says, "Want half my cookie? It's really good. Welcome to the neighborhood." So you hear good and neighborhood rhyme. So that's our first poem. Okay, here's our next poem. It's called My Neighborhood, and it was written by Betsy Franco. All right, listen to this poem. People move in, people move out. Little children play and shout. Old people, young people, in between, make a lively neighborhood scene. Okay, so let's talk about this. So people move in and people move out. That's true. There's people all the time moving to different neighborhoods or different communities. Little children play and shout. Oh yeah, if you go to a park, you would see that. Are there old people and young people and then people in between? Yeah, you're a young person. You might have a grandparent that's an older person. Then your parents are kind of in between. And then it says, make a lively neighborhood scene. Do you know what the word lively right here? Lively just means that there's a lot going on. It's very active and lots of things to look at and think about. Now, I do hear some rhyming in this. Listen to this. People move in, people move out. Little children play and shout. You hear that? Out and shout. Both rhyme. Now, let's see if you can find a couple words in here that have the short I sound, the I. See if you can find a word that says I in the middle before I do. Yep, right here in the first line. I-N, that's one of our popcorn words. I-N, in. People move in. Here's another one. Let's see if you can find it. I'll give you a second. Right here's the word little. Listen. Oh, Little. Little children play and shout. I see in is down here again too. Now, if you picked our word lively, it does not have the short I. Listen to it. Lively. It's got our long I sound, doesn't it? All right, that's a good one. Let's go to another poem. Here's the last poem we are going to talk about today. It's called Homes, and it's also written by Betsy Franco. So over here is the title, Homes. Whoops, sorry, get my pen. Let me get a different color for this one. Let's see. Homes by Betsy Franco. All right, so let's see what this one has to say. Homes can be trailers. Homes can be boats. Home is the place where you hang your coat. Homes are apartments and mansions and tents. Homes can be wooden or stone or cement. Homes can be large. Homes can be tall. Homes can be cozy and friendly and small. Wherever you live, if it's old or it's new, your home is your home sweet home to you. I really like that one. So let's talk about this. It's telling us that there's all kinds of different homes that people live in. There's different sizes of homes because they talk about small, tall, large. There's different materials. So some houses are made out of wood, some are made out of stone. It talks about how they can be in different places. So if somebody lives on a boat, they're going to live in the water, right? Some people might live in a town, or maybe they live out in the country. So there's a lot of different things that you could learn about homes that people live in. And in the very bottom, it says home sweet home. So have you ever heard that saying before? When people say that, right down here, home sweet home, it means they're happy to be back at their home after they've been away from it for a while. So, usually when we go to school all day and we work hard, and then we go home, we're like, oh, home sweet home. It's the place we feel the most comfortable. Although right now we're all at home sweet home all the time for a while, aren't we? Okay, so what I want you to think about here is let's first go through and do the rhyming words, okay? Homes can be trailers, homes can be boats. Home is the place where you hang your coat. Here, boats, coats. Homes are apartments and mansions and tents. Homes can be wooden or stone or cement. Here, tents, cements. Homes can be large, homes can be tall. Homes can be cozy and friendly and small. I see tall and small. How about wherever you live, if it's old or it's new, your home is your home, sweet home to you. I hear new and you. Okay, good job with that. So let's see let me erase that because we're going to do some other things here with this poem. All right, let's see if we can find some of our popcorn words in it. Okay, see if you can find the words before I do and circle them. So how about our word can? C-A-N. Can you find can? Yeah, it's in there a lot, isn't it? I'm going to get a highlighter so that I can highlight them. So here's C-A-N, can, 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 can. There's a lot of them. All right, let's see. Can you find the word is before I do? I see it right here. I-S, is. I don't think I see anyplace else. How about the word to? T-O. Can you find to? Let me get a different highlighter. I see to down here at the very end. T-O. Did you find it? Okay, let's also look for our word you. Y-O-U. Do you see that anywhere? I see it down there by two. There's you. I see it here. I know some of them look like you, but they have an R at the end. That's your. Okay, good job. Okay, now there's one more thing. There was a word I said in here that started with a f sound. Do you know what letter says f? Yes, F says f. And I can see the word is right here. And the word was friendly. You say friendly. And friendly just means that you're nice, considerate, polite to people. And that's the kind of community I want to live in. And our community in our classroom should be friendly as well, because that makes everyone feel welcome and a lot happier when they have people who treat them kindly. All right, good job with the poems today. Now we're going to go to our My Book page, and it says, homes come in all shapes and sizes. What does your home sweet home look like? So it says, draw a picture of your home sweet home, and at the bottom write words that describe your home sweet home. Now I'm going to let you choose. You can do your real house that you live in, draw what it looks like. Maybe at the bottom you can write if it's 1 story, 2 story, if it has brick, or if it's blue. Or if you want to use your imagination and draw a home that you think would be a fun place to live, you could do that too. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw something here and see if you can figure out what my home sweet home that I'm drawing would look like, okay? Okay, so keep watching and see if you can figure out what my home sweet home might be. Okay, I'm not done yet. I'm going to draw a great big door like this. Okay, I'm going to also put this up here. Have you figured out what I'm drawing yet? I'm not sure. Okay, keep watching. Let's see. I'm going to do this. See if this helps you figure out what I'm drawing. Any ideas yet? I don't really live here. I just want you to know. Okay, let me back it up. Can you tell what I drew? It's a castle. I'm pretending like my home sweet home would be a castle. So if this was my home sweet home, I'd have to describe it. Well, it would be really large, really big. So I'd write the word large down here. I could also describe it because it's made out of stone. So I'll put stone. And I would really want to make sure that everybody that lived in my home sweet home were friendly. So I'm going to write the word friendly down here. Okay, so you get to choose. You can draw your home or a make-believe home, but just write some words to describe it and then send it to me. Bye.